around. It's going to be beautiful, but Hurricane Erin, as you know, we've been talking about the system in the tropics too, and heading into the beaches for next week. This can spell trouble for us, so even along the North Carolina coast. We're looking at Hurricane Erin, 365 miles east of the northern Leeward Islands, sustained winds at 75 miles an hour, west-northwesterly movement at 17 miles an hour, and we've got some tropical systems that are going to be in effect, or watches, I should say, for folks in those areas of Puerto Rico and east out through the British and U.S. Virgin Islands. You can see just the wind field here. What's happening is this storm, though, is starting to really trap some dust in there. You know, we've talked a little bit about the Saharan dust cloud. They're noticing, the meteorologists who've flown in, their first flight for the hurricane hunters was last night. They can see that the dust is actually being wrapped into the center of the storm. So this could limit some initial intensity, even though it is moving over warmer waters. We're expecting to see that dust cloud play a part in the forecast, so we're going to be watching for that. Also, they're wondering if this wind field is going to be broad enough on the current forecast track. Now, gusts up to 90 miles an hour with the center of Erin right now, and sustained winds, as we mentioned, 75 miles an hour. So the wind field may be much bigger than what they're initially forecasting. They're saying in Category 2 hurricane by tomorrow afternoon. Category 3 as we take you into late Saturday, early Sunday afternoon. We're now at a Category 4. And the latest advisory shows us that we also have the possibility that the storm is going to sustain at a Category 4, or potentially higher on some of those re-intensification cycles or the eye wall replacement cycles that happen when we see this hurricane continue on that track out over the Atlantic. Now, it's through very warm waters near Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. It takes that turn and moves between the Carolina coast and Bermuda. This particular forecast model is a GFS model showing that it's a little bit closer to Bermuda. Our other models want to take this a little bit farther to the west, and depending on, of course, the track and intensity as it's turning, we could see that system impact folks out there in the Carolina beaches. So we're going into rip current risk. We're talking about wave heights as well. We've got Erin about 6 to 8 days away from the coastline, and we're looking at Hurricane Erin right now, bringing that chance to see rip current risk, the high surf that gets going, and it could really cause problems too for some of the shipping channels as it continues to roll north and east out toward Nova Scotia area. And whether it makes landfall or not, it will have an impact. Even the coast of Florida from Orlando as we go through Jacksonville could start to see some wave heights at about 6 to 7 feet by Tuesday evening, if not higher. And then wave heights for the Carolina beaches may be as high as anywhere from 6 to 10 feet. So we'll be watching for the strength and the breadth of the storm, plus the track. Is it a little bit farther west? That would impact us a little bit more with better rain chances too by Wednesday night into Thursday around the Nags Head area. We also have some other players in the forecast, and that's surface features like fronts that'll be coming through, and as they roll through, that could create the possibility for moving the hurricane maybe a little bit farther east, or does the system interact with the fronts that become stationary? So all of those features in the long run are what we're watching for. You saw a couple of showers up into the Mount Airy area. They're still hovering over in central Surry County. Could bring some heavy downpours, but then begin to fade as we go into the next hour. We've got upper 80s to low 90s out there still at this hour. So high temperatures hit today, 90 degrees in Winston-Salem, 89 in Greensboro to 88 Burlington, typically 87. So this is typical for this time of the year. From 71 in the Piedmont Triad, we've got you to 87 tomorrow. 94 for those feels like temperatures all the way around North Carolina. It's going to be steamy. Can't seem to lose the heat and humidity, but you'll be feeling like low 80s out there in the mountains as highs climb into the upper 70s. Here's your 7-day forecast, folks. Dry, hot, and steamy for August. Rain chances Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, and we're tracking Erin for you all through the weekend.
We are checking traffic 619 on this Friday. This is MLK Junior Drive right at Highway 52.